Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honeyseastar Tarot. So wanted to do a weekly read here for you for January 7th through the 13th, now that we're in 2024. And honestly, looking at the astrology this week, it is such a beautiful and an inspiring week ahead of us here. So I'm excited to do this reading. Now to get us started, I've pre-shuffled the decks, and then I've also meditated on the astrology, of course. And to clear our energy together, let's take a deep breath in. Spirit, help guide us this week, January 7th through the 13th in 2024. That way we can use our best discernment, recognize your most enlightened guidance, and live our best lives into reality with gratitude. Okay, so let's start with the tarot here to get us started. Now, coming into this week here, we have the Sagittarius moon, so we'll be feeling very spirited, very fiery. It's also an excellent time for education and learning, but really you'll be coming into this week with high energy and a lot of confidence and courage behind your manifestations, really ready to kind of leap into this 2024. And then on the 8th, the moon is going to also be conjunct with Venus, which is also in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of fire. But what's beautiful about this conjunction is that it puts you in a really tender mood. And so you've got the spirit behind you, but there's also romanticism in you as well. You'll feel a lot of tenderness with mother relationships or female relationships. There'll be a lot of harmony involved, but also too a lot of nurturing aspects. And so now is really a great time for making connections. And also too, coming up from the holidays, there's a lot of reconnecting in those aspects too, but it's very much a nurturing energy to really walk into this next year here fully fulfilled, fresh, and really just ready to nurture and grow. And so looking at the tarot here, we're starting out with the Ten of Wands. And so some of you, could be looking at a feeling of exhaustion. Maybe the holidays was like, oy. Or just in general, 2023 was hard. It was a heavy load, and Spirit really wants you to, know and understand that you're nearing the end. So right away, I love this because it's a fresh start. And really, truly what I'm seeing here is it could have been an overburdenment by, some sort of authority or abuse of power. Also too, what I like about the Emperor though is that it also signifies a lot of ambition. And it also signifies that, Spirit is saying, hey, I am here to support you in a lot of ways. And so what I love about this is if you have been feeling like challenged, and maybe possibly just tired, like wondering if you are on the right path, what Spirit is really saying with the Emperor here, I feel is that he's lifting you up. There's this feeling of stability with the Four, but also too that support is here and that leadership is here. And with the Lovers, what I love about this is Spirit is really providing a lot of hope and passion and love. There's a lot of partnership aspect with the Lovers, and also, a coming together and nurturing aspect of relationships. But what I love most about the Lovers card is that it signifies, with the female and the male, or the feminine and the masculine, I can talk, don't judge me. It's really, a combination of the head and the heart and a balance of both. And so it's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful harmony. And also too, the 6 just really signifies and reinforces that too. And with the 2 of Cups, I am absolutely seeing cooperation and harmony within this week here coming in for you. Possibly reconciliation. But either way, energies and attractions here will absolutely be an affinity of harmony. There's mutual attraction, there's compatibility, but also too, new beginnings. And really on the 9th, it only reinforces what the tarot is saying here in this fresh start. On the 9th, we've got the moon, which is starting in Sagittarius, or well, it starts in Sagittarius, I can talk, and current, I really can't talk. Let me start again there, sorry. What I mean is that the moon is starting, from on the 9th in Sagittarius, which is conjunct with Mercury. It's a great aspect for good starting points. It's a basis for all business, to be honest, but it also represents good judgment. And with the Fool, I absolutely see that here as well. Within the middle of this week here, or as you're coming into this week, you're ready for 2024 as a fresh new start. But also too, you've got that fancy, free, and light air. And so if you can kind of watch that progression from 2023 to 2024, it's like, hello, new beginnings. But more importantly, there's so much of a graduation here of lightness. There's a heaviness coming over all the way to the 0 here. And so really the wheel is turning in your favor in a new beginning. And astrologically too, on the 9th, with the moon being conjunct with Mercury like this, it's a really great time where it'll allow you to start taking those ambitions, those highest goals and dreams, and crazy ideas, as you would call it, from last week that really were dreaming your best dreams into 2024. This is a really excellent opportunity to start taking those and seeing the practicalities of them, seeing the foundation that you can build in the 3D with them. And as the moon then moves on the 9th into Capricorn, it's going to give you that aid in deliberation, determination. And so it's a perfect time for ambitious goal planning. So if anyone did any journaling, meditation last week and dreaming, now is the time to take that book out and really start planning those as true fruitions of 2024 and where you want to go. And so what's beautiful too is this week is a huge week where we're coming into a new moon. And so on the 10th, the moon is now in Cappy. It's going to be sextile with Saturn, which is currently in Pisces. And so you'll also feel a sense of responsibility. Wow, that was cool. But you'll see an increased sense and feel an increased sense of responsibility and organization, but also too really wanting to bring out that organizational talent in just about all the work you do. So it's a really great time, like I say, to take those dreams, start manifesting them as practical plans between the 9th and the 10th. And then between the 10th and the 11th, we're going to be moving into that new moon, which is going to be Capricorn. And so really what that's really bringing forth for us, which is just a beautiful time, is emotions rule, really, the air right now. And relationships are in complete harmony. But also, too, with the moon in Capricorn, it really signifies the balance of your feminine side being emphasized, as well as a balance between the male, like the masculine and the feminine, same as the Lover's card. And so you'll feel a lot of energy basically with this balance. It'll help you with combining both aspects of yourself, where you'll be assertive yet gentle. You'll have a good ability to, take on that leadership role and the drive. But also too, to lead with compassion is kind of how I look at it. And it's absolutely beautiful because it's both put together, and it's really the best of both of you, or the best of all of you is how I would really put it. And so, what I'm seeing with the Five of Wands is that, you may be feeling with coming into this or coming out of 2023, wow, I can't talk, and into this new energy as kind of a clash of ambition, maybe even energies around you. You may even be seeing envy from others at this point. But really, what you're also going to be seeing is that's going to be coming to an end. You recognize, endings for what they are, but more importantly, it represents the start of a new phase and a complete transformation and liberation. And with the Page of Cups, like I say, you'll be tapping into that emotional side and that emotional new moon. There'll be an innocence to you. You'll probably be feeling very creative and artistic, so use that to your opportunities. But more importantly, this is an era of inspiring news, and absolutely you are tapped in at this point with your intuition. Now, with the new moon, like I say, now is the time where you will really be seeing your energies, both your masculine and your feminine side, really balanced and also both shining at the same time. And so towards the end of the week after this new moon, once it comes in, the moon will be moving into Aquarius, which is basically all about connections. And I don't just mean like meeting new people, but this is where like you will really reach people, in touch with people, or get in touch with people very deeply. Things will move you, and so you'll be feeling emotions, like I say. Absolutely kind of watch if anyone is an empath for not taking on anyone else's emotions, and also too recognizing the difference between yours and theirs. But really, truly, on the 12th, along with that Aquarius moon, Mars will be in Capricorn, which is also going to be trine with Jupiter, which is in Taurus. And so there is a lot of energy here earth-wise. And more importantly, with that Capricorn, it represents new beginnings in its own, with it being the cardinal. Now, this will give you a vitality of well-being and enthusiasm, but more importantly, it'll help you with acting decisively. It also, too, is a huge opportunity for enterprising, and it really will give you some aid with professional success. Wow, I cannot talk again. But it'll be success based on your talent, and so people will really start recognizing and, more importantly, start rewarding you for your talent. And like I see here with the tarot, with the Four of Pentacles, what I see is that, there's a possession of fortune and prosperity, but also, too, possibly you've been feeling a lack of security here coming out of 2023 and feeling a need to hold on to things or to really kind of go within. And what Spirit is saying, this is the week where your foundations are ready. You are stable, you are solid, but more importantly, you are going to be getting some help astrologically and from the universe with discipline and achievement and bringing your successes into reality, as well as, helping out with providing order and organization to what you're trying to bring into this fruition. What I'm seeing here with the Four of Cups is that really you've had time to look at this. This is going to be a welcome transformation, and more importantly, you're ready to take charge and take leadership in this change. But more importantly, you're ready to reposition yourself. You've had time to learn along the way as well. And also, too, you have the flexibility. The power is within your situation, or within you, with your situation, to invoke the change that you really want to see coming towards you in 2024. So what's nice is you're standing in your power, mind, body, and spirit, but also, too, your dreams are right there. And on the 13th here, too, Mercury's going to be coming into Capricorn. And so, like I say, there is a lot of Capricorn in the air. There is a lot of significant new beginning aspects here this week, but also, too, a lot of earth energy. So use it to your opportunity. And with Mercury in Capricorn, it helps us with having clear, logical mind space. It also is an exceptional time for difficult tasks and business matters because of that. Your thinking will be extremely clear, and more importantly, it'll be disciplined and it'll be logical. And so if anyone's been feeling overloaded or kind of clouded with everything going on, this is the week where you'll have that clear-minded resolve within you, or aspect within you, that'll really start helping you with making the decisions and, more importantly, movement. And with the Six of Wands, what Spirit is saying is absolutely look forward to success with this week. Achievement is definitely in the air for you, but more importantly, expect advancement. And more also, too, things will be busy, significant progress, and good news. But more importantly, too, again, we're getting another 6, but balance is coming. Harmony is coming. Integration is coming. And you are standing in your power with emotions here, too. Now, with the King of Wands, what I'm also seeing here, too, is, like I say, you're ready to take charge. There's leadership here, and you're charismatic. And right now, too, you've got that honest and efficient and passionate communication. And really, you're inspiring others with your movement. So what I see here is that Spirit is absolutely encouraging you to keep going, but this is the week to really launch any new business plans, any 2024 plans, and also, too, ready to launch and make any resolutions that really, truly are going to stick. that really truly will invoke inspiring change within you and within others and in your life. Now, Spirit, let's go ahead and get some oracle messages here for Virgo. Coming into this week here, what can best help us Virgos with launching these new plans, with really driving towards the success and ambitious goals that we want to have in our leading our best lives? Okay, let's see here. So right away, I'm seeing rest and comfort. And so I really feel like this is the week where, Spirit is absolutely, you're going to be finding a lot of solace with the decisions that you're making and with the movement and where you want to go. And Spirit is absolutely saying here too, expect good news. This is the week where action will really start taking play and really things will be falling into place. Also too, with the winding path, what I also see here is, an encouragement to, enjoy the beauty of the adventure, because this is going to move fast. But more importantly, that's where that passion really will come in. And I think, being able to stop and being able to see clearly everything that you're trying to accomplish, but also too, stopping and seeing the beauty of every rose, every turn along the way is really where you're going to see that fruition of building that practical plan this week. And with the beauty here, what I see with that is that Spirit is saying, hey, this is a wonderful makeover. Expect the stars to shine on you and expect you to be in your flow with making those connections and with building these plans, because right now emotions rule. And with this, I guess what I'm trying to say with that, just in case that wasn't clear, just kind of, for me, it felt unclear. But really is, treat your body inside and out for the beautiful, for the beauty that it is and that it brings. But make sure to also stop and see that within you and externally, what's going on. See that beauty that you're creating, that you're experiencing, that you're feeling, and that you're sharing. And with the silver screen here with the cinema, what I'm seeing here absolutely is get ready, because this new moon will bring new beginnings for 2024. This is a new year, and you've got new resolutions coming to play this week, and this is the week to make those shine. So if this resonates with you guys, I am just dying to hear your stories. Please, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Please, that help support the channel. And to those that already have, I really cannot thank you and so much for the love and support and tell you how much it means. Now, before we go here too, let's look at some music therapy. Just in case we're having any type of blockages here, it is so helpful just to play around and help clear that energy and get that movement going again. So I'm making a mess of all my cards here. Let's see. Okay. So if anyone is having any type of chakra blockages or really just stagnancy and energy for, getting your momentum going, try playing around with C, D, G, and E. Any type of a melody within those, that type of movement, I think will really be inspiring and get some good energy flow with you. Also, too, color-wise, because sound can, convert to color so much. So for those that are not music players, really, I think one of the best lessons I ever heard from an old coworker of mine was, dress how you feel. And even on the days where you have a crummy day, dress how you want to feel. And so I really thought that was amazing with embracing your best self's energy and really lifting yourself up. But what I'm seeing here color-wise, long, short, is, a lot of yellows. There's also a lot of purple. And two, don't be afraid to, embrace like the shades. I've got a lot of white and black and grays, but also too some reds and oranges. There's some good fire over here, and then also too some good earth over here. I really hope this message helped too, as a side tangent, just looking at these major arcana here, because these are actually really represent major life changes, but just looking at this is kind of cool. So I just have to point it out. It's kind of like the synopsis. This could be a short. But what I'm seeing here is basically you are ready with this transformation. Expect that transformation through your leadership your passion, your romance. Also too, decision making here, but get ready for this new start because it's coming. 2024 is your year. It's a new year. You've got new resolutions and new beginnings. And so I hope you guys have a great new moon this week. Like I say, thank you guys so much again for all your love and support. If this resonates, please share your stories below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Love and light.